This one is, yeah, okay. Bobini, Bobini, Bonochi. I was gonna present a lot of really cool stuff, but I just decided to change everything up again and start this evening out by honoring a member of our community that we've lost last week. And with community, I don't only mean queer community, I mean humanity, I mean Curaçao community. And there's a person I did not know, Lucien, for many of us, story that we've heard before. And in my book, the last text in my book is about a similar story. It's very sad, I'm sorry, trigger warning. By the time we read this letter, she is already dead. The window for trying has passed as slowly and casually as our pace of change. Too slow and too little. It is time for mourning now. Let their tired bodies rest in beauty in the arms of our loving planet. And let the piercing silence of their absence be a monument to care. To remind us with forceful urgency what it means to be human. That it means to lift each other up, to hold each other as kin. That it means to listen with curiosity, to give voice to the quiet, to behold all life as wonder. That it means each wound we inflict is a scar on every skin. Every life that we let slip or take is a scar on life itself. All they wanted was peacefully being. They never asked to become martyrs. It is us who refuse to accept in the face of shared futility that we did not love the best we could. Let us still embrace their transience as a seed carrying wind. And let's grow from all they have touched, and grow and grow and grow unbreakably strong, and grow unfathomably beautiful. Let us give selflessly, but give no ground to the fear that eats us, no ground to the fear that kills. The window for trying has closed. By the time we read this letter, she is already dead. Buried alive under the rubble of projections, of fears, beliefs, opinions, buried without a voice, but with a story. And it's not enough just one in a million if our horizons line up to turn a legacy into a forum. It's not enough. It's not about our egos echoing our solo social capital. It's not about us vainly debating, negotiating our belonging. It is not about being recognized by a system that is designed to eat the vulnerable. It is not about being embraced by a framework that is exclusive per definition, inside our prison, pushing away the wary. 1. We should fear assimilation over prosecution. 2. Do not become the snake that eats us. 3. What matters is what we move and set in motion. What matters is what we move and set in motion. By the time we read this letter, it is too late for forgetting. We remember, we must, and we will keep in name everyone we love. And let us extend this honor in name to everything that lives, and all that gave life to us, and all that we have lost. Let us make today, every day, from here on out, the only tomorrow they would have deserved. Rest softly, Dushan. The metal coffin up into the beast. No controls, no ejection seat. Nowhere to go but skyward. No circulation. It's just a single stream of profit trickling up into the stratosphere. I'm tied to the rocket. I'm working. So this bloating tumor ever grows, ever feeds on all it holds. All it holds hostage. Shelter, peace, food, water, the air and the bodies of the tired. While Babel ever rises. While Babel ever rises, ever climbing, empty hands, laying bricks on golden bricks on top of a faulty promise. Fear to stardust. Oh Babylon, we've lost you. Oh Babylon, we've lost you. You have broken through the firmament. Your perimeter has merged into mythology. Greed has built a cruel god, an architecture heartless. And all the prophets try to warn us. Greed will only bring us darkness. Greed will only bring us darkness. Greed will only bring us another day at the office. I ride this metal coffin up into the beast with my face on, spotless. Record heat wave, sudden rains, Tuesday morning storms in my apartment, piss-stained man in the portico, another martyr. I put myself together regardless. I'm Apollo in the fuselage, soaring, catapulting to the peak of the city in defiance of the sun. It's another day at the office until revolution stops me. It's another day at the office until revolution stops me. It's another day at the office. I'm a clerk in the castle. I'm a method actor in the theater of free market. I'm a fiend addicted to a deadly idea. Free market. I'm stuck in this elevator, bye-bye, with my money where my heart was. I will kill, I will steal, I will lie, and I will probably die with filled pockets. There's no stops. I'm a fiend to the idea that there are no other options. No ejection seats, nowhere to go but skyward. Inside this overlook lift, Blood is rising, there's blood in my stilettos, blood on my small talk, blood on my tax-exempt monetary donations to arbitrary good causes. There is blood on the pride I take in it. As I climb, as I rise, as I climb and rise up between these spires, I'm ascending out of range and out of touch. I'm blind to my own violence. My hands are tied, but I'm trying. I am ever arriving, blood-soaked at the finish line that's ever rising. Babylon is right here. Babylon is right here, high above the streets, and the streets are on fire. Babylon is right here, high above the coral dying. There is no justice, no humanity in the belly of a lie that is growing unendingly. The scale will tip, the scale will tip into spin. The scale will tip, the scale will tip, the scale will tip into spin, into centrifuge, until inequity becomes the black hole all collapses in. The scale will tip. The scale will tip into spin, into centrifuge, until inequity becomes the black hole all collapses in. This is a new gravity. This is the ballad of a never-ending elevator accident. The ballad of a never-ending elevator accident. Thank you. Yeah, that's the title of my new collection, The Ballad of a Never-Ending Elevator Accident. I don't like explaining stuff, but since it's apparently a very brutal title, it's about capitalism, corporate capitalism, the elevator that goes up and doesn't stop. I have some technical issues, by the way. I'm not sure if now it's working. Beautiful. Do we still have time? Can you put the electronics up a bit in the monitors? Sit still. Sit still. without comfort at the far edges of safety where bodies fall apart before birth and keep falling, free falling through this timeline. As we seek order in these pieces, we're stripped of all our worth. We are lost children, lost in a value system man-made to devour histories that don't hold man sacred. Man-made to devour legacies of our bodies falling, keep falling apart through rebirth, old pain in new worlds, misplaced. Misplaced. Seeds of the poison fruit made by the sin of questioning definitions of knowledge. Hegemony of excellence, objective absolutes separate men from the rest of us. But who carved the ruler that measures us? Who carves truth as a network of handshakes for who owns who and who is human and to what extent useful? There's no space for improvement, no sleep for the honest. We hold ourselves as temples, yet it seeps through the walls. There's no space for improvement and no sleep for the honest. We hold ourselves as temples, yet it seeps through the walls. We're either wombs or defective. Culture made us factories. We are salt mines. We are capital. We're either wombs or defective. We are born captive. Kettle through a narrow path through history. Kettle through a narrow path through history. Carried through a narrow path through history by the sons of selfish fools, we carry the debt of their victories. In the grasp of body memory around our throats, scars of our mothers long ago, our wounds tomorrow, of knives, of ropes, of hands, of generations of killers, of pushed back by the state, of boots dancing on faces, of language, of unchecked exploitation, of standstill, of law that holds arms around bellies in possessive embrace. We are claimed by the gavel, as if our essence is selfless labor in this framework, as if it's inescapable. We breathe by the grace of what we are able to make for it. And if we know our place in it, on the other side of safety, where bodies are tainted before birth, stolen before birth, named before birth, claimed before birth, we hold the weight of ages, feel the pain of our birth, in the shame of dysfunction. Culture made us factories. We are salt mines, we are capital. We're either wombs or defective. We are salt mines, we are capital. We're either wombs or defective. This is a wound that time won't heal, and it's open. And it's open. And there is no future without us. But the uncomfortable truth is, it's not supposed to be our future. We only produce it. There is no future without us, but the uncomfortable truth is it's not supposed to be our future. We only produce it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Join us at 9:30 here. I will be back with Jean Flickwick, Vatra, Sureni St. Jacobs, Manuela Rios, Zulil Blinker will be here, Mara Pastor will be here on this stage at the same time, 9:30. Thank you. Enjoy your festival. Bless.